I took 8 Barstool employees out of the office to spend a week surviving in the wilderness. What they don't know is this week is going to turn into their worst nightmare. At the end of it all, one of them will walk away with $25,000, but they're gonna have to fuck some people over to get it.
Dude, what?
I'm your host, Adam Ferrone, and this is Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show, presented by Mattress Firm. Let's have some fun.
I genuinely felt really bad for Billy because he's an outdoors guy. I feel like this was his show. He was really excited for it, and he's the first one to fucking go.
Yeah, I think maybe Billy forgot that this was actually an elimination game.
I don't even really think Billy cared as much about the money or the competition as much as he just wanted to hang out by the camp with everybody and cook breakfast for people.
My heart hurt for Billy because he looked so sad. It was like a golden retriever just moping around. Lost his toy. I just couldn't believe how blindsided he was until we got back to the camp.
That was too fucking nice.
Billy's like the Hulk. Once he goes crazy, you can't stop him. So if he's on your side, great. But you never know whose side the Hulk is on. He just kind of goes on his own little rampage.
Billy leaves.
Oh, nice.
And
the football arrives.
that was the first time Tommy, Jordan, and Cindy slept at the camp. So I was giving them the tour, showing them which tents were acceptable and then which tents got destroyed. Billy desecrated his tent on the way out.
Should I take sass or bibs?
I can't believe he did that.
Aw, I really wanted his cot that he took.
Oh my God! He stabbed it? What a sociopath!
Billy literally destroyed his tent, and in his tent there was a cot that one of us could have slept on. We were gonna give it to Sydney.
And of course we walk up to it, and what do you know? He completely ruined it. What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't trust Billy from the beginning, and I dislike him now.
I mean, I never trusted him.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
He's going, Tommy, why don't you go get some firewood? You're on death row, buddy. You're on death row. He goes, if this is The Sopranos, you're sitting in the front seat tonight. But what Billy doesn't know is that if this is The Sopranos, I am Tony Soprano, and he is some pinhead that gets his head blown off in episode 1.
Honestly, the tents are big enough. Like, if you two want to bunk up in a tent, like, I that might be recommended.
You think so?
Yeah.
Body warmth? Yeah.
They're big enough.
You don't want to sleep alone. I'll sleep with you. I think the more the merrier.
Yeah, and Tommy and I can cuddle.
The campground, that was rough. We are literally sleeping on a hard wilderness floor with no padding.
I'm scared. So, she's gonna protect me. We can sleep on top of Bree's sleeping bag. I mean, that doesn't need to like be taken out.
Wait, who's that?
That's Sass's. This thing isn't gonna be jack.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Speak for yourself. So Jordan was nervous. Tommy smokes. I can just hear him in the background, scared to death of ticks. Keeps talking about ticks.
I'm like super nervous. I'm a hypochondriac.
Don't be worried. You'll be fine. Smitty can do a tick check for you.
Oh yeah, Smitty, you using bug spray?
Yeah, you want some?
Yeah. I went from a life of luxury night 1 to a life of squalor in night 2. The first night, I was in a Mattress Firm king bed, unjunking my sleep. The second night, I'm sleeping on like a wooden plank.
Second night in the camp, I think, was a breeze compared to the first night. So this is the dry wood that we had.
All right.
This is what we can do.
Let us all bring it
Lighter
over
here.
there. Here, Jordan, come here. Ooh. This feels pretty. Is it like getting light? Is it like?
I got no interest in making this fucking fire. I mean, they can make it for me. I'm not an outdoors guy. I'm gonna go to bed.
It's a long, grueling day, I would say.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think I was gonna be in the house.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna be in the house. I thought it was gonna be Smitty.
I thought it was
Me
definitely
and
Smitty.
As a community, I think we needed to get rid of Billy football. Now the pond's starting to slowly shrink, and people are starting to pair off.
I don't like Tommy being there with all of them because they're very easily convinced.
When I got voted in, I was excited because I don't really want to sleep in a tent, but also you have no control because you can't compete in the challenge.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy to be here. I don't really know what the plan is. I'm sure hopefully tonight I'll learn some more stuff.
Thank fucking God we're inside. It's actually, this is a really good feeling to be inside right now. Bibs, take the big boy, Bibs.
Yeah.
That's all you.
Sure.
Champion. That's all you.
Your ball game was respectable, but mine was just a little bit better. We got in, Bree and Sass said that I could have the master bedroom. I thought that was fine. I won the challenge. I would give them the same option if they were the winner. Full-size mirror, definitely need that. What did I say? I said back at camp, they probably have a hot tub and they probably have robes. They got a jacuzzi, robes. Strategy is one thing, but this is a survival wilderness show. If you're not physically taking care of yourself, you get enough water, a night's rest, you're done.
Oh. I have my lovely own little corner in the house. This is one of the comfiest mattresses I've ever sat on. A Mattress Firm robe. This has gotta be as comfy as the Mattress Firm mattress.
Right upon arrival, I knew it was gonna be great. AC, great big beds, Mattress Firm beds, ready to unjunk my sleep.
I thought that I was gonna wanna hang out in the mansion and like drink and party. All I wanted to do was get in my Mattress Firm mattress and go to sleep. I've been dying to put this red jumpsuit on.
Got my Mattress Firm robe. Been waiting for this for a while. Relax.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed now, so get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, absolutely no junk in that sleep. How about your sleep, Sass? Were you jumped up?
I forgot what junk sleep even is.
I know, I feel like I've been here for days. I feel like a new person. I slept for, I think 12 hours. Like, woke up, had a great shower. I'm so happy to be here. I want to be here every night. Do you want to start drinking since we don't have to do any challenges today?
Sure.
All right. You want to start drinking, Bibs?
Absolutely.
Get out there, boys.
Being able to sleep comfortably was huge. I woke up, I had coffee on a back deck. It was the exact coffee I wanted. Oh, I loved it.
Dave must have woken up like in pools of sweat this morning.
Oh yeah, it rained all day yesterday, and then now it's like 90 degrees. It's gotta be so humid down there.
Oh, it's hot in here. What the fuck? It's a nice day though, holy crap.
I'm so tired.
Morning. Very hot in that tent.
We're warden of this camp now. Somebody's got to step up.
I slept horrible. I can't feel my back.
I think it's because I was too busy hearing Tommy every 5 seconds. Sweetie, did you hear that?
Literally every single time Tommy heard a noise, he was crying.
Anyone want tick spray? If there's one thing that scares me in this game, it's not the people, it is the ticks.
There's a lot of strategy involved with who should be eliminated next. Also, who should stay at the Mattress Firm mansion so they don't have the ability to compete in the challenge the next day. Like, this is the world's most dangerous game show, and the more rules that we learn, how the format's going down, as people start to get eliminated, you gotta be smart.
We wanted those 3 to be in the house for a reason because us 4 wanted to do the challenge so we were all safe.
Vibs is a threat in challenges, but Brianna is probably a smarter threat. There's someone back at that house trying to game plan a strategy against the 4 of us. I think it's Brianna.
The guys and Jordan really want Bree to be out. I really want Vibs out. I think it's hard for me because Bree and I, when we first got to the mansion too, we had a conversation in the basement.
If there's teams, who do you not want to work with? Tommy. Yeah, no, I said fuck Tommy when I first got here.
He can't deal with it. He can't handle it. Like, she trusts me, so it's like hard for me sometimes just like if I won to like eliminate her.
Why?
Because I feel like I just really don't trust Vibs.
I don't really know what strategy I'm gonna go for anymore. I think I have to wiggle my way in with Jordan and Sydney a little more. I think either way, you just kind of gotta hope that you get lucky and not voted out when you get voted into the Mattress Firm mansion. Are you worried that because you don't have a chance to compete and you won yesterday, they might want to vote you out today?
100%, yeah. Right now, Bree's on her own. She's kind of a lone wolf. And in the end, it's a numbers thing. You need to have numbers to win.
I love the house, but I don't like just sitting on the sidelines and not having a say in my fate.
I grew up sitting on the sidelines for most of my life, so
Yeah,
I'm cool being on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Tommy and I, on a personal level, we're good friends. I also think Tommy's a fucking snake. And at this point, I'd rather be on the right hand of the devil instead of in its path.
The reason I think we all are able to align is we all know that like we want to win. Like we all like have the same common goal. Whereas I don't know what Sass's goal is.
I think my only strategy right now is just to try and get voted into the mansion again. Now I don't have to compete in anything today. So it's basically just like a day off, and I got to sleep inside in a nice bed by myself.
Sass just doesn't give a fuck about anything. So one reason why I wanted those 3 there is I didn't think they were that likely to form a tight trio against us. Keep the power at the camp.
Total blockade.
I think we tell Vibbs, yeah, everybody was talking about getting Brianna out last night. And I think we tell Brianna, yeah, we're all thinking about getting Vibbs out.
Smitty, Tommy, Sydney, and I, like right now we're kind of in the winner's chair because we're all competing. So at the end of the day, one of us 4 gets to send somebody home.
So
assuming 3 people stay at the house tonight after 1 gets eliminated, it would be Vibbs, Sass, and one of us.
Today, I would not be upset if I didn't win, mostly because I know one of my alliances would win, so I would feel safe. However, I do like the thought of winning and being in control. And also at the end of the day, we want to win that $25,000. So when the council does vote, I want them to see me as a competitor and the most dangerous on the show.
We're fine here, and I think we've realized like we have control. The only way to relinquish control is to put ourselves in a match.
Tommy is an absolute snake, which everyone knows, but I definitely want Vibbs gone. I feel like he's the biggest competition.
Right now, I'm a sitting duck. That doesn't feel good. I don't like sitting around. I like to be competing today.
I think as long as we trust each other, like it doesn't matter if any of us go talk to Vibbs, if any of us go talk to Bree, if any of us go talk to Sass. It's like we know that the real conversations that matter are the ones the 4 of us.
There's always motivation to be an agent of chaos. However, it might be too early to attempt to burn the place down.
Welcome, friends. Welcome back. Good to see you all. Hey, Sass, hey, Viv, Bree, Smitty.
Is that blood?
Oh no.
Good to see you. Jordan, Sydney, Tommy.
What's up, Ron?
Great to see you all. Tommy, what's that look about, Tommy?
Well, you know what the look's about. There's a bunch of blood and animal intestines in there. That's what the look is about.
I see lungs, Ron. I see lungs.
You see the lungs?
Yes.
Yeah, those are lungs.
Yeah.
Everyone from the Mattress Firm mansion, please take a seat on the Mattress Firm winner's bed. Make yourselves comfortable. So good to see you all. What an absolute treat. Smitty, how is it seeing these shining faces who spent last night at the Mattress Firm mansion?
Look, I'm just happy little Sass is happy.
Little Sass, are you happy?
Sure, yeah.
The Mattress Firm mansion's the best. Unjunk your sleep.
I'm unjunked. I forgot what junk even means.
Really? Everybody in the Mattress Firm winner's bed, you have nothing to worry about today. You can sit back, relax, and watch these poor folks go through today's challenge, the bloodbath. Here's how the competition is going to go. The 4 of you will go into our illustrious bloodbath, and you'll be finding around for something that'll be on the bottom, and it will have someone's name on it. Whoever's name you pull out of that bloodbath will be sitting on the dunk tank. And then after that, I'll be reaching my very self into this pool right here, pulling out a bone that could have anyone's name on it, even yours, little Sass, Vibbs, or Bree, even though you're not competing. And then you will decide whether that person is dunked into the tank and thus eliminated from the challenge. And again, if you win this challenge, you and you alone will have the opportunity, the ability, the privilege to send someone home tonight. Sound good?
No.
I was looking over right and left at my other contestants, and I can tell everybody was freaking out. Tommy and Smitty were on edge.
Seeing the blood and guts and the skulls and the intestines and the hearts and the sacks, whatever the hell else was in there, a little disturbing. The smell was kind of overpowering.
And my friends, maybe a nice reminder of what you're playing for. This sweet, sweet $25,000 and a Mattress Firm bed to unjunk your sleep permanently. So keep your eyes on the prize where you're slipping and sliding around in the blood. So why don't you guys all get ready to hop in that blood bath and see who's going to be safe tonight.
I would like to win the challenge just because I'm very competitive, but also I don't really want to have anyone hate me either. So it's kind of nice not winning, because then at the end of the show, no one can be like, well, Jordan voted me off, so I'm not gonna let her win the game.
My friends who were staying at the Mattress Firm mansion, are you excited to watch them mess around in some slop?
Oh yeah.
Let's have some fun. 3, 2, 1, go! Was that a lady scream or Tommy's?
Tommy has this thing that he does where when he feels unsafe or he feels threatened, he screams very high pitched.
I've let out so many girly screeches this week that I don't know if my man card still exists.
Get in there, Tommy.
It's gonna be a cow head?
What?
It's a sheep's head, actually.
That's not. Oh my God!
Hold up what you found, Tommy. Anything good?
Jordan! Fuck!
Don't be afraid to get in there, Smitty. Your coverall's barely dirty.
I was very tentative with how I was moving around. I was more worried about slipping and falling headfirst into the mess.
I'm really trying here.
No, I had an ingrown toenail recently. Will that be affected?
That will be affected, unfortunately. Sydney's found something. Sydney's found something, and she's across the finish line.
Tommy.
All right.
Tommy, grab a seat up on the dunk tank. You earned it.
I'm lucky to be able to pull out the first ball, and that was Tommy.
I didn't really want to win the challenge because I thought it was best if Sydney or Jordan win, because then it's an easier pitch to Vibbs of why he should go in the house because, you know, they trust you less. So I wasn't really interested in winning. When Sydney pulled my name out, I was relieved. I was like, thank God, let's get this over with.
And here's where it gets interesting. Now I'm going to dig into this other vat of blood and...
You shouldn't get a glove, asshole.
I should get whatever I want, Tommy, and you should get a mouthful of blood. But it depends on what I find in here. Somebody's name will come out, and they'll determine whether you are gonna fall into there.
That tank looked disgusting. I think that was mainly filled with blood. It looked thick and gory and goozy, and I did not want to be anywhere near that.
So it could be you, could be someone you have a good relationship with, it could be someone that hates you, or it could be Jordan. Jordan, is Tommy going in the drink, or is he going to be safe for another round?
He wants me to dunk him, so
Do it. Let me get this over with.
You can dunk him.
Say no more.
Oh my God, it's thick as fuck!
His suit completely inflates, looks hilarious, and of course he screams. He always screams like a little girl. Are we surprised? No.
Oh God! Oh!
Tommy, make sure you dunk your head.
How do I get out? I'm not dunking my fucking.
You got it. That's a dunk tank, Tommy.
How do I get out of here?
Tommy, you barely splashed at all.
Yeah, well I can't get. Where's the fucking steps?
You got to go down through the bottom to get out.
Gross.
Gross indeed. Tommy, you're eliminated from the bloodbath.
Absolutely disgusting.
Tommy, you can go and join your teammates over there. Why don't you stand next to them? Let's just get right into the next one. Let's have some fun, folks. 3, 2, 1, go! Jordan diving right in. She's got one right away. Wow, It's almost like she knew right away. Sydney. Oh, goodness. Jordan, an absolute heat-seeking missile. And Sydney will find herself sitting on that dunk tank. Now, I could pull out a bone that says Sydney, and Sydney might be freed from having to go into the dunk tank. That being said, she's already covered with blood. Climb on up there, Sydney. Sydney's in position, but a reminder to everyone, Sydney does not have to go into the dunk tank. If I pull out your name, you can save Sydney, unless you hate Sydney. So why don't we figure out who hates Sydney?
So I get up there, I'm on the platform, I'm looking down below, my feet are kind of touching the blood and guts. In my head, I'm like, okay, well, the odds of Roan actually pulling out my name out of the bucket are pretty slim to none.
Anyone you're hoping for me to pull out?
Sydney.
Sydney. Sydney knows what Sydney needs. Sydney just fished her wish. Sydney, would you like to go into the dunk tank?
No.
Well, why don't you climb on down? It looks like you are free from going into the dunk tank. Funny how that works.
Good job.
That was so lucky.
What good fortune. Sydney pulled her own name and has survived to continue playing the game. Tommy, you're still out. The rest of the three of you are in, so on my call. 3, 2, 1, go. Smitty, no interest, no urgency. Sydney, meanwhile, is going to the depths of the pool.
I just touched something really gross.
Oh. Oh, God.
What is it, Smitty?
It's a fucking T-Rex skull. I think there was a cow skull in there. I wasn't expecting that. I was going squishy, squishy, squishy. I can handle the squish. but once I felt the skull and actually looked it in the eyes, that hit the soul.
It belongs in a museum.
Peter's gonna be on her ass. Sydney, looks like she found something and has crossed the line.
Smitty.
Smitty, come on down, Smitty.
Smitty, it's no surprise. He's excited to go to the dunk tank so he can get this over with.
Smitty, do you think that there's anybody that I could pull out of here that's gonna save you?
No.
You think everybody just wants to see you win the drink?
Everybody would like to see me in the drink, including myself, because that's preposterous.
So if I pull out the name Smitty, Smitty's still going in there?
Smitty might go in.
Should I just pull this regardless? You know what, I'll just find a bone, just in case.
I don't want any technicalities.
No technicalities for Smitty, but we do have a bone to pull out. Ah, Brianna, should Smitty go or should Smitty stay?
Smitty should go.
Dunk.
Dunk him.
No!
Smitty, I thought, got paralyzed when he got dunked because he just kind of stood there, and he's just kind of a big guy, so you would think that fall might hurt him a little bit, but he's Smitty.
Oh, God. Blood in the mouth?
Yeah.
Ooh, the blood's really sticking to you.
I'm not happy, bro.
Now, it comes down to Jordan and Sydney. If you're keeping up at home, at one point, Jordan and Sydney said they had an alliance where they shared hair scrunchies. Is the alliance still strong, ladies?
I'm gonna beat her ass, so, I mean, all right.
Jordan, is she gonna beat your ass? Are you okay with that?
Oh, hell no.
So you're gonna beat her ass?
That's correct.
Well, someone's ass is going to get beat. On my count. 3, 2, 1, go! A little bit early by Jordan, but that doesn't matter because Sydney is going to the depths of that bloodbath.
Get away from me. This stuff is like the day in the life for her. Animal guts, blood, she sees that on a regular basis. She kills animals, she's used to it, so she literally could care less that she was swimming in animal guts, which was also disgusting to watch. Oh my God, this is literally all over me.
The lady's still looking. It looks like Sydney found something. It seems like it could be bad news.
I got it, Jordan.
Jordan, why don't you hop on up there? And if Jordan winds up in that dunk tank, then Sydney will have won this competition and she will be safe from being eliminated tonight.
I come out with Jordan's name, all smiling still, because I still have that competitive drive.
So here's the situation we're in, Jordan. If I don't pull your bone out of here, there's a pretty good chance that you're not gonna win this competition unless someone wants to step in and save you. You think you're ready to dunk into that blood?
I mean, I would prefer not to, but...
Well, let's see if I can find your name for you. Maybe that would be a nice gift I could give you. You tell me when to stop.
I mean, I trust you.
All right, I'll go now. Smitty, are you going to save Jordan?
I have a good relationship with Smitty. He's part of my alliance, and I really trusted if I said I didn't want to be dunked, he'd keep me around.
Jordan, what would you like?
I do not want to go in.
Jordan's saved.
Jordan is saved. Wow, what a move
Mercy.
by Smitty. It looks like Sydney and Jordan will be going head to head once again in the bloodbath. What a stroke of fortune for you.
Smitty, I love you. Sydney, you can suck my dick.
I was raised to follow any act of chivalry that I can. So if the lady would like to not be dunked into the pile of pig vomit and blood, I will not make her dive.
What a move by Smitty. He saves Jordan for now. All that means is that Sydney and Jordan are going head to head in the bloodbath one more time. On my call. 3, 2, 1, go!
We went head to head again. Jordan had a quick start.
A skull, an intestine, but nothing that has either of their names on it, not yet.
It was disgusting. Everything I touched just made me want to throw up.
Sydney plumbing the depths of the bloodbath.
Sydney's been around blood and guts her entire life. I think she's immune to basically wherever the fuck that was.
Oh my God. Oh. Is there anything even fucking in here?
Oh, it looks like Sydney found something. Bad news for Jordan. She's across the finish line once again.
Bye, Jordan.
Sydney has to feel good about herself.
Sydney won again, and then I was back up on the dunk tank.
Jordan, any last words before I dig my hand in again?
I would not like to be dunked.
Well, let's see if I can find your name. Maybe Smitty will save you again, or maybe it'll be up to Vibs.
Do you want to send someone home tonight?
Vibs asked me if I wanted to be dunked or not, and at first I didn't because I wanted to keep competing. But then I thought that I would rather look weaker than Sydney because she's gonna have the biggest target on her back. So if she keeps winning, people are gonna want her out versus me. Honestly, I don't want anyone to hate me this early in the challenge, so you can send me in.
Sydney.
I kind of want you to bring her back.
Why?
I'm kind of similar to how she's feeling. I don't want to be in charge of sending somebody home, but at the same time, like, I'd rather have immunity as well. But I'll be happy with either one.
Vibs, what's your choice?
Dunker.
Oh. Jordan, unfortunately, you have not won this challenge, but Sydney, you are the champion of the bloodbath.
Sydney winning was actually best case scenario, that challenge. I knew I could talk to Sydney more and be like, you can't trust Bree, you can't trust Bree.
Bree, Sass, Vibs, your time at the Mattress Firm mansion has come to a close. You will be returning to camp with the rest of your compatriots. And tonight, we will meet again in the elimination arena to see who Sydney's sending home, but this time, only 2 people will be sent to the Mattress Firm mansion. On your way, beautifully done. Have a nice day. See you tonight. Bye-bye.
I am immediately anxious. I'm worried. I'm concerned. I know my alliances. We have come to the consensus of Bree, but in my head, I would like to vote out Vibs. So I know I have a long evening ahead of me trying to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Before elimination, Sydney and I chatted and she told me that she was torn between Vibs and Bree.
I think Vibs and Brianna are our biggest threat to this game show. Sass is not a threat at all. I think he's just happy to be here.
Mansion was awesome. Had some beers, listened to some music.
Sass definitely has like no idea, like he has no strategy in what he's doing, but that little fucking weasel could end up winning the whole thing, which is annoying because he doesn't even want to be here.
Sass is a maniac. You can't reason with a maniac. I don't know why he's here. I don't think he wants to win. I don't like wild cards because they mess up my game.
Yeah, it's fucking humid and hot and sticky out here. And the mansion, just about the opposite.
There's a lot more bugs in the camp than I remember.
Yeah, I think it might be something with the sun.
There's been a little shenanigans afoot amongst myself, Tommy, Jordan, and Sydney.
As long as we maintain control of the challenges, we're the only ones deciding who goes home. We can get to 4 and then duke it out from there.
Tommy Smokes is doing the literal play-by-play from Surviving Barstool. He plays the victim. He says that, oh, if you just keep me to the end, no one's gonna vote for me because they don't wanna see me win, so you'll win. He's so twisted that he just makes you believe this shit.
All I've been doing is trying to plant seeds of doubt in the other people at the mansion. It's mainly Bree. Bree is my target today.
I don't like seeing Tommy talk to anyone. This is bad. I need to get in before things get bad.
I think that everybody is uneasy with Bree. I don't think they can trust Bree.
Everyone obviously is going to talk to Sydney and plead their case. All of a sudden, Brianna wants to talk to me.
What are you telling Sydney? Have you talked to her? I just saw you walk away.
I didn't tell her anything. I said, who are you thinking? She's like, I'm thinking Vibs.
Do you believe her?
I definitely think Tommy is a snake. I think Tommy definitely is a puppet master. I think that Tommy and I are equals in this game.
Because we talked at camp last night, and she was like, yeah, I think Vibs is a threat. Like,
so you think she's gonna vote for?
I think she's gonna vote for Vibs.
You don't think she's gonna wild card and then go you?
Bree is very smart. She's very calculated. And for as much as she doesn't show it, she wants to win this. So she's probably the most dangerous.
What we need to do is break Sydney and Jordan up. But I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah, she's not gonna vote Jordan out tonight.
No, obviously not tonight. But I think that we need to start planting that.
Out of all the contestants, I would say I'm probably closest to Sydney.
I will keep Jordan close to me. I know she has my back and will not vote me off this game show.
I love Sydney and I'm gonna take her all the way if I can.
Like they're never gonna cross each other. Like I think next after tonight, Jordan or Sydney needs to go.
Yes, I agree. But tonight that's impossible.
Yeah, no.
She really kind of hung herself there. She said to me, you know, Sydney and Jordan are too close. We really need to break them up. So I immediately went to Sydney and was like, if you had any doubt, Brianna says you two are too close. She's left out. She wants to get one of you two out next. Just plant that one last seed of mistrust in Brianna and it's a cakewalk.
Tommy Smokes did tell me that she is probably going to try to break Jordan and I up. But there's something about Vibs that I think if he wins a challenge, I could potentially go home.
Yesterday, Sydney and I went on a little walk and had a talk. I think maybe I need to take Sydney on a walk and have a little talk. I feel like I have a target on my back because I am a strong competitor. Sydney knows that.
For this next challenge, I think that, you're a potential winner for it if you are not in the house.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I want to talk to you about is if I don't vote you tonight, if you win,
Right.
would you?
No, I have no target towards you. I had a conversation with Sydney. She looked me in the eyes and said,
You're safe. You have my word on that.
okay, I will not vote you off if you don't vote me off next round. Fine, of course, yeah.
Sydney, I feel like she's kind of a little bit of a wild card. She's very, not gullible, but like trustworthy. So I feel like when people tell her things, she's like, yeah, that's true. So I feel like Vibs could get in her ear and then she could vote me out.
I think that I want vote Vibs tonight.
I think that would be your smartest move.
Originally, I did think Bree needed to go home if that meant that I wasn't the one voting her out. She's smart. She has her own strategy.
Just like strategy-wise, I think Vibs is like...
Oh, I think he's yeah.
I think it would even be smart to vote Smitty out next if me or Jordan get it. And then we can just like glide with Tommy to the end. And then we'll all be in agreement to vote him out. And then it's just gonna be like, we're gonna have to turn on each other at one point. Just gotta be ready for that.
I like that, yeah. I kind of like that. I could tell that a lot of people were nervous and uneasy, mainly because nobody knew what I was about to do.
Not being able to control my fate drives me crazy.
I just didn't know if Sydney was gonna be voting Bree or Vibs out, so that made me nervous.
There's two sides you can be on. You can be with Tommy, or you can be against Tommy, and you don't want to be against Tommy.
I don't give a fuck about who goes home. I want to stay in the mansion again. That's what my main goal right now is trying to figure out how I'm going to stay in the mansion.
I'm a little nervous because you never exactly know everything is going to go the way you think.
We keep having all these combos. I know everyone's telling me something different. I'm just kind of over it. I'm like, I just want to go to elimination and see who fucking goes home.
Welcome, my friends. Come on down. Another night in the elimination arena. Smitty, the lady of the hour, Sydney. Jordan, so good to see you. Vibs, a serious look on your face. Wow. And here comes Sass, the traveler, and Tommy Smokes, and Brianna too. Bree, so good to see you. So great to see you all. Take a seat on that winner's bed. You guys have earned it. The Mattress Firm mansion, I assume, was very good to you, even though you spent an afternoon at camp with these fine folks over here. What's gonna happen is this. We'll chit-chat a little bit, have some niceties, then you folks will go and vote on the two people who will be staying in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight to unjunk their sleep. And then, the woman of the evening, Sydney Wells, will decide which of you will be eliminated from the competition and joining our friend, Billy Football, over on the council. Say hi, Billy.
How we doing?
Good, good.
Billy.
You clapping for Billy? You guys clapping for Billy? Why are you clapping for Billy, Smitty?
I like Billy.
Yeah, who doesn't like Billy? Vibs.
Vibs.
Vibs is the one that doesn't like Billy. That was pretty obvious. Sydney, let's start with you. How does it feel having so much power in a game where power is at a premium?
Feels great. Feels good to be able to relax tonight, not be so anxious like last night.
You were pretty anxious last night.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen in this game.
Have people been treating you differently now that you're Queen Bee?
A little bit, yeah.
Who have you been talking to the most?
Everybody.
You've been talking to everybody the most? I don't know if you know how most work.
It's pretty equal throughout. I kind of try to avoid a conversation so I could really think, because honestly, going into tonight, I had no idea what I was gonna do.
Do you have an idea now?
I have an idea, yeah.
So you have somebody in mind that you're going to eliminate?
Yes.
Who is it? What if that person winds up in the Mattress Firm mansion for a night of unjunked sleep?
I have somebody else on the back burner.
Somebody's on the back burner. Jordan, who do you think she's talking about?
Honestly, I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
You shared scrunchies with her.
Yeah, but after the challenge earlier today, she beat me and I'm a little pissed off, so.
You're pissed off at her?
A little bit.
So maybe you could be on the chopping block.
I easily could be, yeah.
Tommy, who has Sydney been talking to the most?
Her and little Sass went for like a 3-hour walk earlier. Just, Sass was chewing her ear off.
Is that true, Sass?
No.
So did everybody take their turns, like talking to Sydney, kind of making their case?
Yeah, and it seemed like they went out of their way to not have me talk to Sydney because they were just like, oh, fuck him. But then I was like, I'm gonna go talk to Sydney.
Who was the main person saying, fuck you?
I'd prefer to leave them unnamed.
You keeping some information to yourself, son?
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the best strategy in a game like this? Should you send the person who you think is the biggest threat home?
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you, Sass.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that would seem smartest.
Bree, what do you think? What's the best strategy to win this?
Yeah, I would agree. You'd want to get the people that are going to beat you out first.
Bree, where do you want to sleep tonight? Run it back at the Mattress Firm mansion? Another night of beautiful, unjunked sleep?
It was really nice, but I'm worried about tomorrow, so I kind of want to compete.
You want to compete?
Yeah, I want to sleep on the camp.
Sydney, I want to do an exercise with you. I want to go through all the players in this game. I want you to tell me their strengths. I want you to tell me their weaknesses. Let's start with Jordan. What are Jordan's strengths and weaknesses?
I think I'm gonna have to keep all this to myself, otherwise I'm just gonna ruin the game for me.
If you start talking bad about Jordan, it's gonna ruin the game?
It's about anybody here. I don't want them to know what I know.
What do you know?
Things. Good
Really?
things, yeah.
Is it things people said or things people did?
Both.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Smitty, who do you trust the most here?
Myself.
Who's second most?
Myself.
And how about third?
Myself.
You could have went me, myself, and I.
That would have been dope too.
Played a little better.
Good.
It seems like everybody's playing things really close to the chest. Seems like nobody wants to say what's going on. Are you scared to say what's going on?
I'm not scared, I'm just playing smart.
Billy spoke his mind last night, and look what happened to him.
So you think that it's not smart to speak your mind?
Yes.
Who's been talking the most, Vibs? Who's been the most talkative this entire time?
I haven't been talking to anybody really. It's been very quiet. Everyone's just kind of been hanging out on their own.
Sydney, do you even want to be in this position right now?
50-50. I can see where it's at a disadvantage for myself, but also to win competitions, I feel like it's gonna be vital to actually win Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show.
So do you feel like you might have a target on your back if you wind up winning these competitions?
If I get put into the house tonight, yes.
Do you think that there are people who are losing competitions on purpose so they don't have to be in your shoes?
Yes, absolutely.
Tommy, what does it mean to you to lead from the back?
I don't know what that means.
What's so funny?
You guys are just funny.
What's funny?
All of you guys.
Yeah?
Cracking jokes.
You seem pretty comfortable, Jordan. It seems like you know you're not gonna go home.
No, I laugh when I'm nervous.
Are you nervous?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't know what's gonna happen tonight.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
I don't believe you.
That's fine.
She should be a little nervous.
Why should she be nervous?
Well, she made a comment today that I remember. She said that something along the lines of me winning was bad for her.
I said you could suck my dick.
Well, you did say that too, but makes it seem like she might turn against me for winning.
Do you guys feel like you're at a disadvantage for having not been at the camp last night, Bree?
Yeah, a little bit. We kind of went back and went to bed because our mattresses were so comfy, and they probably stayed up and talked strategy, so that's always a disadvantage.
So here's where we are. We're about to cast a vote that's going to send 2 people to the Mattress Firm mansion. Not 3 people, but only 2 people will be going to the Mattress Firm mansion. And after that, Sydney will put 1 person with Billy on the council out of Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show. Does everyone know where they want to be tonight?
Yes.
Where do you want to be?
The Mattress Firm mansion.
So are you going to vote for Sass, Jordan, and give him that since that's what he wants?
I don't know, maybe not.
I feel like you think you're playing against me, but actually you're playing against Sydney and Smitty and Tommy and Bree and Sass and Vibs.
I don't trust anyone and I don't trust you, Roan.
You're not playing against me anymore, but you are playing for this. And let's not lose sight of that. $25,000. And a Mattress Firm bed, one of the best on the market. But I think I'm tired of talking. I think right now, we should do some voting. So, Sydney, why don't you take a walk on back to the Maison du Danger? Why don't you go and cast a vote back there? Doesn't that sound nice?
Yep, sure does.
Enough talking, you know? We've been talking all day. Bree, do you feel like you're a lone wolf?
Mm-hmm. Well, the girls are paired up. They slept in the same tent together last night. The guys, they all got their buddies. I'm just a lone wolf out here.
Is the she-wolf going to hunt at any point?
When she has to.
And when might that be?
Only time will tell.
Sydney's votes are pretty important because whoever she just voted for isn't going to be who's going home. Bree, you don't have that same luxury. But the chance you do have is to go vote. Good luck. Why is Bree not part of the Gal Pals?
Jordan and I have been together, but that's just by chance.
Proximity.
But I feel like when we're all three together, it's not like we just exclude her by nature.
So she is, to be clear, a Gal Pal.
Of course, she's a gal pal.
Bree must have known exactly which two people she wanted to stay in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight because that was quick. But Jordan, that means that it's your turn. Bree, if you could script out the next couple steps of the game, what would happen?
Everyone would die and I would win.
It's fucked up.
Woods changed me.
Jordan, how does that make you feel that Bree wants you to die?
Not great.
Vibs, what was it like being in the house with Sass last night? Do you think that he's really invested in this game?
Man, no. But I think there is the Sass theory that we all forget about Sass and he just ends up in the finals and wins.
Smitty, why don't you head on down to the House of Danger? Make your vote, my friend. Jordan, do you feel like Smitty kind of took over the alpha position at the camp?
No, not really.
So he's a beta?
No, I feel like we were all pretty equal.
He's a cuck, you're saying?
No, we were all equal at the camp.
It would also be great to have my friend Vibs go cast his vote so we can get a little bit closer to see who's staying in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight. Would you welcome Vibs back at the camp?
Yeah, of
Sure,
course.
why not?
I would welcome anybody back in the camp. I would welcome myself leaving the camp. It's not our camp. It's the people's camp.
It's God's camp.
Tommy, do you have to pee or you want to go vote?
I was just gonna, go vote, but I'll wait for your cue.
Why don't you go vote?
I do have to pee.
Tommy's the #1 seed planter?
Yes, that's what he does. He plants seeds, tells lies, and he's a snake.
From the jump, I said it night one, Tommy can't win another Barstool sponsored reality show. He just can't.
But somehow, Tommy Smokes is still here.
That's what he does.
I'm going to go tally up the votes, and we're going to find out which two people are going to be staying in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight, and therefore immune from being eliminated from Barstool's most dangerous game show. Well, wasn't that interesting? I feel like I just learned a lot about, all of you. But why don't we find out who's gonna be switching sides, who's gonna be staying in the Mattress Firm mansion. Jordan, you're not going to the Mattress Firm mansion tonight. Tommy, you are not going to the Mattress Firm mansion tonight. So that means, Smitty, you are not going to the Mattress Firm mansion tonight.
Dickbag.
Which means that one of the three of you will be joining the camp. Little Sass, you'll be staying in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight.
Let's go.
Bree, Vibs, one of you will be joining the camp. Vibs, you will be staying in the Mattress Firm mansion tonight. Bree, you will be joining the rest of the camp. Well, little Sasquatch. Fish your wish.
What?
You got what you wanted.
Yes, I did, yeah. It's exactly what I wanted.
Bree, how does it feel kind of switching sides over here?
It's all right. I enjoyed the camp the first night.
So now this means that you get to compete in challenges.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Sydney, it seems like we're getting closer and closer to your moment.
Yeah.
Do you have you settled on what you're going to do?
Yeah.
You know what you're going to do.
Yep.
Well, Sydney, why don't you stand up, look whoever you're sending home in the eye, and let them know that their time on Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show is finished. They will be joining Billy on the council right now, and they will have a determining vote towards the end of this entire competition, but their time with us and their chance to win $25,000 is now gone. Sydney, the floor is yours.
So going in tonight, I had no idea what I was going to do. I contemplated three different people actually, going down the hill. But this game is all about dangerous, and I'm voting the person off who I think is the most dangerous and the smartest and the best player I think that may be in this game, and that would be Bree.
I knew it.
Wow. Bree, how does that feel?
Kind of had a feeling that was gonna happen. I think it was very stupid because she's gonna get voted out probably next by all the guys. So.
Why did you have a feeling that that was going to happen?
Because her and Jordan are very paired up together, but now there's 2 girls and 4 guys. So
they could have had a strength in numbers among women.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think that Tommy Smokes is orchestrating this?
Probably.
Jordan, can you be orchestrated? Can people tell you what to do?
No.
Girl boss.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No one can tell me what to do.
Nobody's gonna manipulate you in this game.
No.
Can't be done.
Nope.
That is not true. Sydney's playing you like a puppet.
Ooh. Well,
really?
Maybe Sydney made the right choice with Bree.
No, she's definitely playing you like a puppet, Jordan. You do everything that she says.
All right, Bree. Well, good thing you're off the show then.
Yeah. Sure you won't win.
How does it feel when you're being told that you're being played like a puppet?
It doesn't really bother me because I know it's not true, so.
Are you playing anybody like a puppet?
No.
No puppetry?
Never.
Bree, what makes you think that Sydney is playing Jordan like a marionette?
I call it how I see it.
This is so interesting. Bree, I feel like you're a little bit pissed off.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, now I have to sit in the woods for like 7 days, so that sucks. Probably gonna fake an injury and leave, to be honest.
Yeah?
Definitely not staying here the whole time, that's for sure.
Damn, it seems like you're super pissed.
I am. I don't want to fucking stay here and do nothing. That sucks so bad.
So you feel like Sydney fucked you over?
Yeah, definitely don't like Sydney anymore.
Damn, Sydney. Did you fuck her over?
No, I just played the game. My strategy is to get rid of the people that I think are the biggest threats probably early on in the game.
Who else are good competitors at this game?
A lot of them are here, so I don't know.
Bree, who do you think the best players are here?
Tommy and Vibs.
Who do you think the smartest players are here?
Tommy and Vibs.
Who do you think's getting played?
Everyone besides Tommy and Vibs.
Do you think Sass is getting played?
Yeah, Sass is always getting played.
Fascinating stuff. I feel like lives have been changed tonight. Memories have been made and enemies have been forged. Bree, unfortunately, you'll be leaving us, only to join again on the council with Billy Football. Thank you so much for your time here. You played the game valiantly.
Thank you.
Sass, Vibs, you two are going back to the Mattress Firm mansion. Enjoy your night of unjunk sleep, sleep well, and we will see you tomorrow for more challenges. Meanwhile, Sydney, Jordan, Smitty, Tommy, you 4 will be going back to camp. I hope you can get a good night's rest and that the sun's not too bright for you tomorrow morning. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Toodaloo. On the next episode of Barstool's Most Dangerous Game Show.
So now we're sitting ducks tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, we very well could be. I mean, it's the same exact crew doing the challenges tomorrow that did them today.
Campers, rise and shine! We're gonna do the challenge right now.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look at that one's mouth open.
I saw one of those snakes go up to the top corner and just go, and I was like, I'm out.
I was freaking out.
Jesus Christ! Randy! Randy!